Cooking with Sally J. This is round 2 for this one too. Really, I don't make a ton of mistakes in cooking, but today is whoopie pies, and I do not know what happened when I tried to do it before, but it was not the right texture at all. So, I'm thinking it is important to go in a certain order. I do not know where this recipe came from. I believe it was on the Lavasser side. I think it might be Grammy's recipe, but I don't know. I just know it's been in my family forever, and this is the only way I know how to make whoopie pies. Now, some of you out there have made whoopie pies, and you used a cake mix, and if you want to do that, then fine. But there's nothing like from scratch and homemade. So, we're going to start right off by needing a beater. That would help. Oh. See, when I think I'm all ready, I still am not all ready. But we try. Somebody was talking the other day about fake news and all that, and I said, well, watch my videos because it's as real as it gets here. Whoopie pies is one of our favorite desserts. But I don't make them often because they go too quick. So I learned to make a whoopie pie cake, and that lasts a little bit longer, and that will be another video. Okay, so we're going to start off with sugar. 1 cup of sugar, and then a half a cup of Crisco. And you do want that, you don't want that in one lump thing, and you do want to beat it. And I know my mixer's noisy. You can, whatever. Like I told you before, people walk in and out of my videos, so that's real life and that's home. So I'm going to have to run my mixer while I'm talking, which I have a big voice. That's what I'm told. You got a big voice. And we're going to just cream that together. And this is an important part. And you'll see that it'll be, when you do it, it'll be creamy, kind of. Kind of creamy, kind of like little pebbles, you know, you'll just know. So then after that, we are going to add our cocoa, which is 6 tablespoons of cocoa. I am missing something. I'm missing my milk. Well, that's good because I just emptied the, no, I got milk. Good, we got milk. Before we go any further, we are going to set up our milk. We need sour milk. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. And this sours your milk. Some people say to let it set 5 minutes. You know what? I found that you don't have to let it set 5 minutes. So I don't worry about it, but it's going to set for a minute anyway. Okay, so, and then we need 2 cups of flour. And I'm going to run my mixer while I'm incorporating this. I'm only going to put half of the flour in and then the milk and then the other half of the flour. Seems to work a little better. We need a half a teaspoon of salt, which this end is dry, so we're going to use this end. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's better. And the rest of the milk. Just a little bit. There, much better. Yay! Okay, that was that. And I will show you what the batter looks like. Just a minute here. When I tried to do this before, earlier, and I had to throw out everything, and I've never had to do that. And I'm thinking it was the flour. And And I don't know if it's because of everything that's going on in our world and whatever, but I did sift the flour for this time because I just didn't know. It was awful. It was awful. So if your flour seems to be really, it might help if I put it all in. I don't know. It needs to feel a little bit fine. You don't want your flour being rough and having a lot of knots in it. So if you think you need to sift your flour, go ahead and sift your flour. All right. So I'm going to show you what your batter should look like. It should be really workable. It should not be dry. It should not be dry. This is really good. You can see. Okay. Now I am going to use the correct words today because I am determined to not say the T word. All right. I have my cookie scoops that you can buy at Walmart, I guess. I don't know where I got these. I think I was in Bangor one day when I got them. Okay, so this will give you a good size. I don't know if I can keep it out of the pan ring. So you need a pan that is a good size baking sheet with parchment paper on it. I never really used to like parchment paper, but all of a sudden, like, I really like it. Cookies and everything seem to come out better. So I use parchment paper. So you're going to take a heaping scoop and just put it out on your parchment paper like that. Your oven is already set to 350 and they will cook, it'll say 5 to 8 minutes. I really like to undercook mine just a little bit because I don't like a dry whoopie pie. And so you just fill up your pan. I remember one time, you know, I know everybody, oh, she posts everything she cooks and she does this and she does that and she tells everything. Why not? You know, I don't tell anything bad. I don't tell anything negative. So one time I had put up that I had, I don't know, made bread and done something and was making whoopie pies. And when I hit post, and as quick as I hit post, my eye caught what I wrote, and the word pie did not come up. So it said that I was making whoopie. And I'm like, I can't have that on there. And I tried to get it off real quick, but another minister saw it and gave me a hard time, which would be Roger Jewell. But I did go in and change it. But hey, me and the pastor have 3 gorgeous girls. So, you know, it happens, people. Okay, so I got 13. I got an odd number on there, but I'll make sure. Because you need your things to come out even so you can put them together, which I'll show you later. So now we got these on the pan. I'm going to put them in the oven. And we'll be back later to do the filling and yeah. I'm thinking while I'm talking, and I was thinking, could I do the filling now or should I wait? But I'm gonna wait because I need a bowl for the filling. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm getting ready to take my whoopie pies out of the oven. I could have had it all done. I have one set out just to help you to understand. If you touch them and they come back, this one's not really coming back at me, but I don't want them cooked more. So if you want them cooked more, just make sure that when you touch them, it's like a cookie, that it just comes back at you. I like them a little bit underdone because I like them flatter so I can put the cream in them. I don't like a dry whoopie pie. Okay, so while those are cooling, I'm going to, I keep touching my It's like a nervous thing or something. We're gonna make the filling right now, and this is gonna be loud because I have to run it. So you're gonna have 2 egg whites. Now let me back up a little bit. Remember when I made those resurrection cookies, and I said, do not throw out the egg yolks? Honestly, I don't know why I told you that, because when my grandkids watched that video, when my husband watched that video, he's like, you always throw out the egg yolks. And I do, but I shouldn't. But I'm not in the mood to cook something with them at the time. So we're real here, and I'm just gonna tell you, I throw out the egg yolks, okay? So 3 egg whites, and a pinch of salt. And you're not going to beat it to stiff peaks. You're going to beat it till it's really good and foamy. You want it on your highest speed that you have. In between breaks, I was wiping down my mixer and I was thinking about my dad. He couldn't go 4-wheeling without shining up his 4-wheeler everywhere he went. I was trying to shine that up, and I was thinking about him today. Between making beans, and so I do miss my dad today. So that's getting good and foamy. So then you're going to add. I never ever measure my Crisco. You know, I'm sitting here, a whole bunch of things is going through my mind right now, and one of them is when I go back and watch these things, I could just slap myself silly. My expressions and whatever, but you know, I am who I am. I don't particularly always measure out my Crisco, but today I decided to try to see what my scoops were like. So I would say it's about 2/3 cup of Crisco that goes into your egg white. Foamy egg. Okay, just got to incorporate it pretty good. And I'm going to put in, it's 2 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to put in about half. Mix it up a little bit. And we're not going to go on high speed because I really don't need that all over myself today. Okay. And while you got that going, a teaspoon of vanilla. And the rest of your powdered sugar. Got a message just a few minutes ago from well, he's like my son. His dad adopted him from Cambodia when he was only about a year old. He was a school teacher here at the school, and he came to me and asked me if I would help him take care of Michael. And we said sure, and he went everywhere with me. He followed me. I love Michael very much. But he just wrote me a few minutes ago and said, your videos are the highlight of my day. So, hey, if that's all that it takes, he's in the service right now and he's away from home. And I'm glad I can give him a little taste of home. Okay. So, now that is done, and I will let you see how that is. It's the whole dish thing. I'm glad I got a dishwasher. So that sink has been filled 3 times today. It's Saturday. I shouldn't be doing anything. All right, so this is your texture of your filling. Okay? If you want to put more powdered sugar, you're welcome to do that. I typically do a taste test, but I guess I won't do that in front of you. We do have some whoopie pies that are cooled enough. And I will just show you. I gotta get a plate. Oh, well, I think I'm going to talk to you about my plates for a minute. I have had these kind of plates, I think, our whole entire life. Anyway, these plates, I had a set of 8, and then my sister-in-law decided to thin out her stuff, and she sent me a whole bunch of them. And just recently I thought, you know what, I think I'll just change these out, and I'll get other things. My kids are all grown up. I mean, I still love hearts. And lo and behold, I gave somebody a piece of cake one day on a plate, and they came back with a whole box, a whole brand new box, a place setting of 4. So I guess God wants me to keep the plates. I guess that was just for your entertainment. It has nothing to do with whoopie pies outside of, they're made with love. Okay? Here's a whoopie pie. To some of you, like my aunts, it's going to be a little flat, but I like them that way. So, you just take your filling, and you put your filling on it. And you take your other cookie and just sit it right on there. Just like that. Now, I have probably going to repeat this on Monday. I'm not going to make a new video unless I think this one's really bad. But there's a special person in Kansas, not Kansas, oh my goodness, in Arkansas, that I'm going to send a couple to. Not a lot. He's diabetic and he shouldn't have it, and his wife really wouldn't want him to have many, but I don't think she'll mind me sending him a couple. And then I have another special friend that lives in West Virginia that I promised that someday I would make some and send it to him. So I wanted them to be fresh, so I will make another batch on Monday. These ones here I have plans for. I'm going to give them out today. Okay, so that's why you always need to make an even number. So they all. What I usually do is, if there's anything left over, I fill it and I eat it. But I'm not eating till supper time today, so I can't do that. So these are what a whoopie pie would look like. And this is, you can do it, a baby can do it. It's okay if your cookie is thicker. Like I said, I like mine not thick, and so that's why I do it. So Aunt Suzanne, if you're watching, it's really okay that they're flat. So I hope you enjoyed our segment of making whoopie pies. I hope you try making it. If you like my video, just share it, do whatever you want to do with it. I'm over on YouTube. You can, if you're not subscribed already, just hit the little bell and subscribe to me. And then I have a Facebook page called Cooking with Sally J. And I put the videos over there, and then I post the recipe right after, so you have all of that. So I hope you've enjoyed your day, and God bless you.